Alright. First off, it is hot. It's humid in Miami. This is what we asked for, though. This is what we asked for. So we're not complaining. We're just embracing it. It's healthy, right? It's healthy to sweat. So, Miami. But we're finna talk about Donald Trump and Elon Musk as somebody that is personally invested into their relationship based on how it impacts Tesla, because Tesla, that's the bulk of my stock that I own, is what it is. I bet on Elon, and I'm still betting on Elon. But one thing that I'm realizing is that, not realizing, it's just the same thing. Let's just be honest. People who dislike Trump are going to find whatever reason to dislike him. This is what has happened with politics, and it's a shame that we as people have fallen victim to what mainstream media outlets and the news have wanted us to fall victim to. And that's to picking a team and looking at politics like our favorite sports team, where we're going to root for them no matter what, because there's something tying us to them outside of how they play, who's on the team, who's running for what policies this group is pushing. It doesn't even matter. We will just blindly follow a lot of these politicians, sometimes even more than sports. Actually, I would say based on, well, not everybody's religious. Getting a little bit more religious, it seems like, but people are defending it like they're defending their religion. Because even when it's your sports team, I've seen people acknowledge that, hey, my sports team isn't doing well. You know, they suck, they're terrible. When it comes to these politicians, the Democrats could be dead in the water, where it doesn't matter that their approval rating is, what is that, like 19% people believing in the Democratic Party right now? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, people are still going to vote for the Democrats. People are still going to support the Democrats. And anything that you say to a Democrat, it could be one of those 19% of the people that voted, right? Or I should say one of the other 81% people that are not happy with where the Democratic Party is and do not trust the leadership of the Democratic Party. They're still going to say something negative about Trump. And maybe that is how it is with the sports teams. There's no acknowledgement, and I'm realizing that the hypocrisy, like, there's not even you can call out a lot of the hypocrisy, but it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. People don't care. People will change their argument. It could be arguing one thing, for example, Donald Trump and Elon Musk, or Donald Trump is being controlled by the oligarchy, right? Bernie Sanders, the oligarchy, right? AOC running around saying that it's the oligarchy that's controlling Trump, that Donald Trump brought on Elon Musk, and he's pretty much just listening to what Elon Musk is saying, and Elon Musk is running the country. That's what we heard, right? So when it comes to this particular message, what do those people have to say now? What do those people have to say now when it's very clear that Elon Musk is not running the government, right? The things that we've seen happening over the last couple weeks, where he's criticizing this quote-unquote big, beautiful bill. He did one interview where he said that the bill could either be big or beautiful, probably can't be both. Then he went on Twitter, or X I should say, and pretty much, what did he say on X? I don't know, I'll just paraphrase it. Pretty much saying that I can't sit back like anybody that voted for this bill. You know, you did the country wrong, that it wasn't right, and he's been very critical of the bill. Perhaps some of that is because I believe it impacts Tesla as an EV company, with them no longer getting the rebates. But to my understanding, that was something that was put out much earlier. So I'm not sure if that's the type of situation where Elon's just kind of letting all his frustrations grow, and he finally just got to the point where he's just pissed off and saying something. I'm not sure if, well, let me say what I think rather than what I'm not sure about. I think that Elon Musk found out that politics works like politics. And what do I mean by that? Elon Musk found out that even with a guy like Trump has to bring different types of people together, probably a lot that don't agree with him, and push things forward that the majority in some ways of people are going to agree with, rather than stepping out and saying, hey, I don't care who hates it, I'm doing this for the long term. the long term, the country will be better off. And the issue with that is, I'll give you an example. Trump could do certain things right now that are going to have everybody hate him. Could have a lot of the people that support Trump get a lot of hate. We saw what happened when Elon Musk, he's got his Tesla dealerships, the same people that used to celebrate Elon Musk for being the amazing progressive guy and pushing things forward with the climate and everything and moving us away from the gas and moving us towards EV. Those same people were the ones that were with Molotov cocktails. My bracelet just broke. Shout out to Lil Worst Projects. I'll have to order another one. Shout out to my sis friend. But yeah, they were pretty much writing stuff on his dealerships, committing arson, all types of stuff that they were doing just because they hated him, or just because they hated him being a part of Trump, or being a part of Trump's organization, team, whatever you would say. So the point that I was making before my bracelet broke was that Trump, he has to play a little bit of having people like him, because it not only impacts him, but it impacts a lot of the other people in the midterm elections, a lot of other people that are running. So therefore, even if you look at something like with the tariffs, even though across the board people can agree that the tariffs are something that's necessary, or that the deficit based on our trade that we do with mainly focusing on China, it's not fair, it's not right, it's hurting the country, it's taking a lot of jobs outside of America and bringing them to Mexico, bringing them to China, bringing them to all these different places, rather than having those factories in America and hiring American workers and feeding the American economy. Trump can't just say, I'm standing on it, I don't care if people hate me, and then they'll love me maybe in my third year or my fourth year or 10 years down the line. He can't afford to do that because, well, he doesn't think he can afford to do that. Elon is of the mindset where it's like, who cares who likes you? Who cares who doesn't like you? Elon is 100% entrepreneur. Trump is businessman who's figuring out how it works with politics. Elon is, it doesn't matter if people hate us. So what? If the other politicians that are running in the midterm election, they got to figure out a way to win. This is what's right for the country. And I think Elon's passion for America and the issues that he saw with the culture and the issues that he saw with the direction of where America was going, in my opinion, I believe that he became so passionate for America that he did not care what he didn't care what anybody said. He didn't care how it made people feel. He didn't care if in the short term it pissed a lot of people off. He did not care, as long as in the long term and big picture, he felt that it was something that was going to be beneficial for America. That's what I really think is going on. I really think they're having a battle of just mindsets and strategies to accomplish the very same things. So Elon may have said, hey, it seems that this new bill, it's undermining a lot of what Doge did. Maybe he's upset with that. I think that Elon, who obviously has an ego, I mean, if I was the wealthiest person in the world who's done things that nobody on the planet has ever done, I could see myself having a bit of an ego. Some people may say I got an ego now. I don't know, whatever. They don't know anything. Nah, let me stop. But Elon's got a little bit of an ego, and he wants certain things to run a certain way. And to be totally honest, when it comes to looking at the government as a business and us being in this huge deficit, perhaps he is uniquely qualified to give his opinion and have his opinion way heavier than maybe anybody except Trump. So I don't know. I'm not happy with the Tesla stock right now, but I do understand that it's a long-term play. I'm still betting on Elon. I do think that what a lot of people said would come to fruition did come to fruition, where the egos of Donald Trump and Elon are getting in the way. But once again, I think the main purpose of why I wanted to put out this video was more so to focus on the Democrats who were saying that Donald Trump is getting controlled by Elon. Are you now clapping for him? Are you celebrating the fact that this shows that, hey, Donald Trump actually was not getting controlled by Elon? I don't think Elon feels that he was controlling Trump. I think that Elon's pissed off because Trump, in different scenarios, probably listened to other people and didn't just take the word of Elon, even though Elon probably thought that he was more qualified to where his opinion should weigh heavier than maybe all of their other opinions combined. And I wouldn't necessarily say that he's wrong about it. Trump just probably has a more balanced approach, and you don't hear people use the word balance when it comes to Trump, but I actually think that that's one of his best qualities. I think he's been extremely balanced, and that's why he's been able to win over a lot of the voters that traditionally Republicans did not win over. Young men, you look at black men, you look at different demographics of people where he performed much better than a lot of past Republicans. There's a reason for that, and I think it's because he knows how to read the room very well, and perhaps that's the salesman in him. And I think he knows how to control the room, but more so him understanding that he has to have a certain balanced approach to get the deal done, right? It's the art of the deal. How can we get this deal done? What are the end results that we're looking for? Okay, so what's the most efficient path, the most efficient journey that we can take to get this done while also doing what's most beneficial for his team that has supported him and making sure that they're in the best position that they can be in to make sure that they win in the midterm elections. So that's what I see is going on. You guys let me know your thoughts. Please like, subscribe. And one thing that I got to ask as well, when you subscribe, please make sure that you turn all your notifications on. And for all those that see the video that are already subscribed, please make sure that you turn all your notifications on for the OG Network, our channel, because if not, you're not going to receive the notification. So appreciate y'all tapping in with us. We're going to continue to give y'all some dope content, give y'all our unfiltered opinion on a lot of these issues that are going on from a cultural standpoint, politically. Of course, we'll still give y'all the wellness because it is a comprehensive approach to what we do. We want to excel in every aspect of life, spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally, every aspect. Why not win? So the dogs are letting me know that it's time to wrap it up. So once again, appreciate y'all liking, appreciate y'all subscribing. Leave a comment, let us know exactly how you're feeling, where I may be wrong, where you agree, and anything in between. And keep tapping in with us. Maybe send to some maybe send to some friends and family, or send to your favorite group chat. It'll spark a nice little convo perhaps. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.